off with 30 seconds of jumping jacks. If you need to, you can modify the jumping jacks like this without doing the hops. The second exercise that we're going to be doing is 10 seconds per way of hip circles, so a total of 40 seconds. And what you're going to do, you're going to hold on to a chair or something sturdy, and you're going to stand on one leg. So my left leg is planted, my right leg is elevated, and you're going to move your hip in a circle like this. So the first time is going to be towards your planted leg, the second way will be away from your planted leg, and then you'll repeat. So a total of 40 seconds, 10 seconds per way per side. And then the third exercise is called opening and closing the gate. So hold on for balance if you need to, but what it's going to be, you're going to go out and back and then switch legs. So out and back. And then the fourth exercise is going to be 20 seconds of good mornings. So it's going to look like this. You're going to put your hands behind your head so that they're out wide. Your elbows are pointed in this triangle shape. And what you're going to do, I'll show you this way so you can see. You're going to have your legs just a little bit bent, not very much, just a very slight angle. And what you're going to do is you're going to bend forward while keeping your back in this straight shape, and then back. So you should feel a stretch in your hamstrings while keeping your back straight, kind of trying to imagine resting something on your back. So just like this. So for the first superset, we're going to go through it twice and then rest for 20 seconds in between sets. So the first exercise that we're going to be doing is involving using a cup from your house. So you can pause this video and get a cup and place it down on the ground. And what you're going to be doing, if you're in advanced, you're going to try not to hold on to this thing for balance, but if you need to, you can. So this is the most advanced version. You you reach down, and then you hold, and then you reach down again, recenter and hold. So you're going to do 15 seconds per side of that, and then you'll switch. If you're a beginner, you can hold onto it and reach down and touch it. Also, if you need to and you can't reach down, just kind of pretend. So you could even just reach down like this and recenter, like that. Also, if you're an intermediate, you might need to kind of hold on for balance and place your foot back on the ground before reaching down again. But the ideal goal for an advanced version is to not touch the balance and to stay on one leg for the whole duration. The second exercise we're going to be doing is 30 seconds of this for advanced. Hop 2 on one leg, switch to the other leg, switch to the other leg. So 30 seconds of 2 hops on each leg before switching. If you're a beginner, however, it could look something like this: 2 steps on one leg and then balance, 2 steps on the other leg and then balance. And if you're really advanced, you can try to get height in. If you're intermediate, it'll be small hops. However challenging, you're able to make it and want to make it for yourself. And then the third exercise of this set is going to be shuffle, shuffle, reach up and reach down. So if you're an advanced, it can also be reach down and then jump up. If you're intermediate, and I'd just be reaching, you might not even be able to touch the floor. It just depends. And if you're a beginner, it'll just be 2 steps and then reach down however far you're able to. It could just be like this, could be down here, and then you reach up and then step to the other side twice, reach down, reach up. But again, advanced is going to be shuffle, 2 steps, reach down, jump up. Then switch sides, reach down, jump up. All right? And so we can go ahead and get started with the cup exercise, 15 seconds per side. And let's go ahead and get going. And we'll switch. All right, and then 2 hops on the right, 2 on the left. This will be 30 seconds, not 20, I apologize. And now we'll rest for 20 seconds before starting that one more time. we are again, our superset, we're gonna go through it twice and repeat with 20 seconds in between. The first exercise is gonna be something where we're going to hopscotch in place. So you can either do it in place, or if you have a little more space, you can kind of mimic the hopscotch step. So it'll look like this. And if you're a beginner, you don't need to hop, so you can just kind of do the hopscotch motion, switching feet if you need to, and holding on for balance as well. So we'll do that for 30 seconds. The second exercise is going to be going for 30 seconds from 2 hops to a squat. So if you're advanced, it'll look like this: hop, hop, and then you squat down low. Or it might be a little bit higher, like a 45-degree squat. And if you're a beginner, no jumping will be necessary. You'll just step, step, and then bend into a squat. Use the wall for stability on your back if you need to. And the third exercise is going to be 2 hops forward, 1 hop back. So like that. And if you're a beginner, it'll be 2 steps forward and then step back, so not necessary to jump. So we can go ahead and get started with the hopscotch. And you can switch feet at 15 seconds as well if it's a little too much on the one foot. And you can step back if you need to reset. All right, and now we're gonna rest for 20 seconds and go through that one more time. So for the third superset, we're again going to go through it twice while resting 20 seconds in between each set. The first exercise is going to be 30 seconds of the following. So if you're advanced, you're going to take 6 quick steps and then jump. So if you're intermediate, you might take steps, but they might be a little slower. Your jump might not be super high. And then if you're a beginner, you can take the steps, but then rather than jumping, just do a pretend jump. So kind of stand up on your tiptoes, using something for balance if needed. The second exercise is again going to be 30 seconds, and it's going to look like this. So skip, skip, squat, skip, skip, squat. If you're really advanced, you can go down lower, skip higher, and if you're a beginner, you don't need to do the hopping. You can just raise your leg up, and then squat down using a wall if you need to, just no jumping and impact. The third exercise is again going to be 30 seconds, and it's going to be quick feet. So it'll look something like this. You're just doing 30 seconds of being quick on your feet. If you need to take a break every now and then, that's fine, because that's a pretty intense thing. Also, you can get in a pretty low stance if you're advanced. Beginners might have a higher stance and not be as quick. So that's how that's gonna go. So 3 exercises, 30 seconds each, with 20 seconds rest in between before repeating for a second time. We can go ahead and get started. All right, so now we'll rest for 20 seconds and go through that one more time before moving into our last superset. So the fourth superset is going to be repeating it twice with no rest in between. So just 2 exercises, 30 seconds each for a total of 2 minutes. The first exercise is going to look like this. So you're going to squat, and then you're going to hop to the left, squat, hop to the right, squat. So it's a squat and a hop to one side, squat again, hop to the other side. Keep going for 30 seconds. If you're a beginner and you don't want to hop, it's just going to be step, squat, step, squat. Go however deep is comfortable and appropriate for your exercise level. And then the second exercise is going to be 30 seconds of walking on your tiptoes. So it can either be in place, holding onto a chair if you need to, or walking around your facility spot. And yeah, so that will be this set, and we can go ahead and get started. With 10 seconds of leg swings for each side for a total of 40. 15 seconds per side of standing or kneeling hip flexor pulses. So here's the kneeling. You'll thrust your hips forward, hold for about a second, and return. You can also do that standing with a chair so that you feel the stretch in the leg that's more straight in the back. 20 seconds of knee cradles. So holding onto a chair if you need to. You'll take your front leg, rest it on your straighter but still bent leg, bend down, just like that. And then 15 seconds of a calf stretch per calf. So you can hold onto a chair like this. Your front leg is bent. Your back leg is straight, so however you feel a stretch in your calf, you might want to bend it a few times, or you can just hold it just like that. So you can get started with the cool down.